Welcome back to the rough example Datsun 510 project. We've got my shop dog Margo here today helping out, and Caleb is here as well, helping with some body work. So by way of updates, we've been patching up these fenders and getting them ready to put onto the car so that we can start doing the filler and getting them fitted, to make sure they line up with everything. So in order to do that, I had to drill out a couple of broken bolts. These were totally just rusted out. So when I took the fenders off, they had broken off in there. So what I was able to do is just I used a grinder to kind of flatten the top and bottom, and then got these vice grips on there, and then I heated it up with the torch. And once I got it heated up, they spun right out of there. It wasn't too bad at all. So I had to do a couple of those. Had one on the other side that I had to drill out. That one was a total pain. But yeah, so now that that's done, we can put the fender on. Also just been welding up little holes. There were a bunch of holes along here for some trim. So welded and ground those. Been just grinding the welds down on this panel, getting that flattened out. And I also welded in some little patches for these lights. Yeah, the license plate lights were on there, and I'm gonna do the Japanese style where you run the wiring out through this hole here, and you have a light on the bumper actually that shines upward. And coming around to this side, I finished grinding out the welds on this little patch here that we had to do because that was cancer rusted through, and a bunch more of these little holes all the way down the side that I had to weld up. And the floorboard, I think, is just about ready to do some seam sealer and start finishing that off. Went around and I had to tie in this plate here. I think last week I hadn't done that yet because the transmission mounts onto these two holes. So I wanted this to be tied in and just have a little more strength there. The welding's been pretty hard on that because there's just so much rust and not a lot of metal to weld on, so it's been challenging. And then I also had to put in a patch here. This had a bunch of little pinhole rust kind of thing holes going on there, so just a little patch. And this will never be seen, so I wasn't too worried about welding it in totally flush. I just kind of slapped it on top. But with that, I think that's kind of my updates for today. We're gonna dig into putting the door back on, getting the fender on so that we can start working that. And then we will catch you next week. And at that point, we're hoping to have, hopefully the car will be into primer, or at least be fully mudded and body worked so that we can do primer soon. So we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This metal work has been a lot more than I bargained for. But overall, I feel like through the project, I have improved my welding a little bit. I'm still no expert welder, but I've definitely gotten better at that. Learned how to use a lot of the tools more effectively. So, that's what this project is about, is learning how to do things and doing it yourself with the help of professionals like Caleb that, are willing to kind of educate me and show me how to do this the right way. So Caleb is knocking down that fiberglass right now with the big mud hog VA. And once we have that knocked down, we're going to mount the door back onto the car and from there, he'll put another layer of filler on there, and that way we'll know that it lines up with the body of the car. That's all for today. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully you can get out and work on your projects in the morning at least before you eat. And be sure to check us out on Instagram at Rough Example, and have a great one.